Yeah, this is one of my volunteer gigs here. I have both of my Akitas are rescues. One of them I got from this rescue, another one I got from another rescue. And this is what I try to help out and do when we have public events like this. I like to get out and try and help find them some homes. And so here we have a few of them here, and I'm going to take them out for a little walk and get everybody a potty break, or a little break to get out. Pretty big event here. This is in Wheeler Park in Flagstaff, Arizona. And they've been having this event here for a few years now. It's kind of a nice little area. It's it's a nice little break from the heat of the valley at 7,000 feet. It's clearly 20 degrees cooler than it is down around Phoenix. Pretty big event. There's lots of other rescues besides ours. Just give just a little bit of a view around. Their rescues come up here from all over the valley and from all over the state. And this gets a lot of dogs some exposure. There's also cats here. And I believe there's even wolf hybrids that are homeless and looking for a forever home. Again, our website is akitaadvocates.org, and most of our dogs, I think all of our dogs, are pictured, and there's a narrative about all of them. Akitas are not for everybody. They're definitely not for everybody. You need to be a leader if you're going to have Akitas, because they're a very strong-willed and powerful dog. Yuki is looking for a home right now. He's out of his crate and just having a great adventure, just getting out and sniffing around. And every time I work one of these events, I always try and get the dogs out and just walk them and just have them out of the cage and get them to where they're kind of like normal pets instead of being cooped up in the kennels. Some of them we have fostered, and one of the dogs that we have out today here in Wheeler Park is actually fostered with a couple, and they brought that dog up. This is camera I have is just off of my my smartphone, so apologize for any shakiness. Or nobody said I did professional videos. I just trying to help out the rescue every chance I can. Akitas are just awesome animals. I mean, I've had Akitas since 2008, and so I've had them for quite a while, and they're a great pet, a great animal, but they're definitely not for everybody. If you're thinking about them, I mean, do your research. There's a lot of resources online. And now we have Zoe. Zoe just getting out for a walk and a potty break and whatever else she wants to do. And again, we are akitaadvocates.org. Yeah, again, I'll apologize for the video quality. It's just all I'm using right now is just my smartphone. So, but dogs are dogs, and no matter how good the camera is, they always are more impressive on in person. All of our dogs are pictured on the website, and there's also a narrative on all of them. They come from different places. A lot of times they're owner turn-ins. Sometimes owners die. Sometimes they're abandoned. And so they come from all over, and we take them from shelters in various places and try and work out homes for them. Most of them we have boarded. We have some of them that are in foster, but they're all looking for a new home. One thing that I've always noticed working with the rescues is the dogs that have a home, or the dogs that are fostered, always look like they're better cared for, they're better groomed, because when we have 10 or 15 dogs, we just can't give them all the attention that they really need, so they really need a home.
So too. so it's good. She's sitting real nice.
Yeah. Well, once again, we got Zoe getting the spa treatment here. She's just loving every bit of it. Akitas do shed. You know, the dogs with fur shed, and dogs with hair, such as like poodles, they have to have haircuts. So that just, and you can see they shed quite a bit. Some people say that they shed twice a year. Mine only shed once a year, but for 10 months straight. So, you know, definitely invest in a worthwhile vacuum. All right, this is Kiki. Kiki is a 2-year-old girl, and she's wearing kind of a neck brace, sort of just to keep her from her tail starting to itch a little bit. She had some veterinary work done on her tail. Turns out it was not cancer or nothing, and she had a little biopsy. Turns out it was just from trauma. See how her tail's kind of sticks up, and she's looks like she was going through a doggy door or something and just rubbing it, and so they got it shaved, and of course it's been stitched up for about a week now, so it's starting to itch a little bit. So that's why she's got the little thing on her neck to keep her from scratching it and ripping out her stitches till next Friday. So Kiki is a very tall, very mild girl, but she's going to have to be an only dog. Tashi is a 6-year-old girl. She's definitely looking for a home. She's big. She's probably 90 pounds or so, which is kind of typical for Akitas, 90 to 100 pounds. Akitas, a lot of people ask, how long do Akitas live? You know, it's like people. I mean, some of them live to be a really long time. I've heard of Akitas going on for 17 years, which is the longest one that I've heard. Typically 10 years. 12 is not uncommon. 15 is not uncommon either. So it's, you know, if you keep up on their vaccinations and keep, you know, healthy food and healthy exercise, and they can live for a really long time. And the nice thing about the older Akitas is you don't have to worry about your shoes getting chewed up and your furniture getting damaged because they've got beyond that puppy stage. Well, the one thing about Akitas is there's a lot of variance in the breed. You notice that all the dogs that I've had here throughout this video are different. Unlike, say, like Dobermans or Rottweilers that all look pretty much alike, Akitas has a lot of variance, and they can still be purebred Akitas. Typical of them, Tashi is very typical of most Akitas, with the large head, and then the large feet and big thick legs. There's really no easy way to get a good video shot of a dog when you're walking them. So I just kind of do this.
I want you only to pet when a dog is out and they give you permission to pet, okay? These are like Elijah was. Elijah was an Akita, honey. I know, I'm just telling you which one is it. All of these are pink. No. Snacks. Akita is the breed. You know how Elijah was an Akita?
She had some surgery on her tail, and instead of that great big collar, this works better, or works well for her. Keeps her from licking it. Yuki. He's one of our adoptable Akita orphans, and he is with us, and us as Akita Advocates Relocation Team Arizona. And we're also known as AARTA, which is the acronym for Akita Advocates Relocation Team Arizona. We've been around in Arizona for 12 years, coming up on 13 years this winter. And we got started in 2004 with just a couple of dogs in 2005, and we've grown quite a bit. And we've been taking Akitas out of shelters and taking in owner surrender Akitas from their homes when people can't keep them when we have space. We do focus on the shelters because they're at risk of euthanasia. And we do adopt all throughout Arizona as well as out of state, but we require our adopters to actually come and meet the animals in the Phoenix area. So we hope that you will check out our website, www.akitaadvocates.org. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/arta.akitaadvocates. And we also have a message line. You can call us by telephone, and that is 602-88-AKITA or 602-882-5482. Thanks for watching.